Floyd Mayweather has just leaked another sparring video to attack Gervonta Davis.
At the point of time that he just felt the way he felt, and he went on the air and said something funny, but nah, I think sparring still should stay in the gym.
It's one that's been talked about for a while, but we finally have it out thanks to Floyd Mayweather's beef with Gervonta Davis. Floyd Mayweather has been leaking sparring videos lately to cause chaos between fighters and fans of boxing, and he isn't getting rid of that nasty habit.
Day one, we had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level.
He has taken his legendary status as a wicked advantage to troll whichever fighter he feels, and it's Dant Davis's season to get trolled, as Mayweather has now leaked a sparring video of Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson.
Can he fight the best? I believe his contract is coming to an end.
Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest boxers in history. His scientific approach to boxing and what it means to stay at the top for decades on end will be studied for many years ahead. Mayweather is looked at as an icon in the sport, and whether it's in the gym or sitting ringside, the best ever is not shy about expressing how he feels about technique, business, or particular relationships. This reputation is what many young fighters look up to, and eventually they find themselves in Mayweather's boxing gym to train and learn from the best. Sadly, he stores their sparring videos and uses the videos against them whenever they turn their backs on him.
That you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not.
That's not it.
I'm the under the light type fighter.
That don't lie.
Perhaps Floyd Mayweather is always quick to forget his point of argument against Bill Haney whenever he finds himself in a situation like this. Haney told Mayweather he didn't appreciate Mayweather's seeming to refute a comment that Devin Haney had previously gotten the better of Mayweather in some sparring.
If your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations.
The 50-0 boxing icon responded by jestingly congratulating Haney on his son's defeat in the gym, jabbed at Devin's loss against Garcia, and implied that Mayweather is undefeated in professional boxing competition.
You got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not.
That's not it.
I'm the under the light type fighter.
That don't lie.
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Mayweather said, "What's my record under the lights?" Haney responded, "You're 50-0 with that boxing stuff that doesn't mean nothing in the streets."
What I do, you dig? You come up in there with that slow drag talking about that 50-0 under the lights. Nigga, fuck the lights, nigga, and that 50-0. You know that shit don't mean nothing in the street. If you ain't really pushing that line and your kids all right in these streets, nigga, you a hoe-ass nigga.
It then becomes complicated to see how quick Floyd Mayweather is to make sparring videos relevant whenever he's at loggerheads with fighters. This time, he has picked Shakur Stevenson as his weapon of war against Gervonta Davis, and it isn't the first time he's done this. About a month ago, when Floyd and Tank began their feud, Shakur was one of the weapons Floyd used in fighting Tank.
Hey, so many sacrifices. Y'all looking at the end.
Back in April, a few days after the big fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, Mayweather went on a rant targeting an unnamed group of boxers. He called them out for not taking the craft seriously and instead focusing on their appearance in the ring. Pretty Boy Floyd then used his career as a point of comparison. The athlete argued that they're only looking at the finished product of who he is as inspiration, not the work he put in to get there.
Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all.
A lot of times, what these fighters are looking at is Floyd with the cars. They're looking at Floyd being flashy. Mayweather expressed his "Listen, I made so many sacrifices, you all are looking at the end results. And when I was champion having hundreds of millions in the bank, I still was on my grind in that gym. Y'all are worried about your outfits, how your boots look worried about the wrong things. A lot of you fighters are living check to check." Davis, however, took his words as subliminals aimed at him and responded. Jant went to Instagram to rip into his former mentor. He asserted that Mayweather shouldn't be worried about him and should be focused on escaping an alleged hostage situation in Dubai. He reposted Floyd's rant and began his brief attack. The guy says all this nonsense, but he's in Dubai and can't leave because he's been taking guys' money and not doing what they paid him to do. The guy is a freaking hater. Davis typed in response, Floyd then shot back on Friday, April 26. The very next day after his initial, the acclaimed boxer posted a video of Gervonta Davis dancing zesty, alleging that the boxer had a little sugar in his tank. He posted with the caption, "We always knew he had sugar in his tank." The videos found Javant dancing on TikTok and Instagram to Lil Uzi Verts. "I just want to rock," and Drake's "Thank Me Now." The former world champion Floyd Mayweather then released another social media missile when he posted a video in which World Boxing Council lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson challenged World Boxing Association champion Gervonta Davis to a fight. Shakur Stevenson appeared on Mayweather's Instagram story to call out the tank on the subsequent Instagram story. Mayweather posted a video of Shakur Stevenson imploring Davis to fight him. "Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name and wants to fight you, Javant Tank. Davis, let's make the fight happen. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen." The situation, however, escalated the next evening when Davis issued a threat to physically confront his former mentor, indicating a desire to knock Mayweather out upon their next encounter. Things actually took a turn for the worse after Davis threatened to knock out his former mentor. "Now I go around and knock Floyd out when I see him, and I'll care about going back to jail," Davis wrote on X in reference to the day jail sentence he received after violating the terms of his home detention for a hit-and-run crash in November 2020. "He's such a fool. He doesn't allow his security to carry guns." However, Floyd Mayweather is clearly not done with Gervonta Davis, as he has now posted the sparring video of Tank and Shakur Stevenson amidst their recent controversy. The video showed what seemed like an even duel, but in most cases, Shakur Stevenson was the one with the upper hand. If that wasn't the case, it's very clear that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't have leaked the video. Davis, who shot himself in the leg by initiating talks about the sparring between him and Shakur Stevenson, and based on what the video showed, it turned out that Gervonta Davis wasn't entirely truthful about the sparring. Not too long after his triumphant victory over Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis graced an interview where he revealed the outcome of his sparring sessions with both Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney. Of course, Gervonta Davis has a high perception of himself, and it did reflect when he spoke about his contemporaries. Despite this, Davis believes that his own actions are the only thing that can jeopardize his superstardom when asked about potential challengers like Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Davis confidently stated that the only person who could beat me is Gervonta Davis. "Those others cannot touch me at all." Stevenson got his side across, and given that his partner had spoken of what went down, he was respectful when talking about the 2017 session, but felt he got the better of the Baltimore boxer. "If I'm being honest about that sparring session between me and him, it was good work. Two smart fighters. I feel like if it were a fight, I would have won, but it was good work. He made me think, and I made him think. That's how I looked at it the first time sparring again." After the Olympics, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was on some 2 in the morning stuff. We went like 20 minutes straight, I want to say.
I feel like, listen, I've been knowing you for hella long, but I feel like you're a bullshit ass nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I feel like it, me myself.
Following how he set the tone with immediate insults, he continued by undermining Floyd's 50-0 professional boxing record while continuing to bring up how Devin Haney allegedly beat Mayweather in a sparring match. And he got just the perfect response from Floyd Mayweather, a former professional fighter who was on top of the world during his heyday and had mastered the art of face-offs and verbal battles. Floyd responded quite wittily, saying, "If your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm an under-the-lights type fighter. Bill, let me ask you a question. What's my record under the lights?"
You tell us,
Bill,
no, you tell us, no, you tell us. You told us that it was good.
Bill. If
What?
if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations.
Haney seemed to drift off sparring and boxing and ask Floyd even a more important question. But listen, what's your record in life? Bill Haney queried, like Bill Haney was deaf the first time or was just pretending to be unaware of the obvious. Mayweather reminded him of his exploits in the boxing ring and that those exploits are his exploits even in life. He responded, "My record in life is undefeated."
What's your record under the lights? Nigga, every 50 of your opponents
My
was
record in
staged,
life,
nigga.
my
What
record
you
in life
talking
is
about,
undefeated.
nigga?
But Haney wasn't there for boxing reasons, he came as a representative of the street, and he sure made that known to Mayweather. He said, flexing that nonsense 50-0, I'm 50-0 on these streets, I got love in these streets, to hell with your 50-0, with that boxing stuff. That stuff doesn't mean anything, and with the look of things, there's one thing that's consistent about Bill Haney. It is quite true and surprising that Bill Haney actually thinks pro boxing records mean nothing, because even after Devin's loss, he was out here talking like it never happened.
You need some help? You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
And while his vocality since his son's loss may be a good reflection of his mentality of life as a battle of wins and losses, his vocal tendencies have been deemed by many as irritating and disgraceful. Let's take a look at the other things Bill Haney said to the legend. You need some help. Mayweather asked the freshly wounded Haney toward the close of their video chat.
You need some help with your son?
For some help?
You need some help the other motherfucking night?
You needed some help the other night. If Devin needs me, I'm going to be there for him whenever I help Devin. It's a total love period, and that's all for now. What are your thoughts on Floyd Mayweather's gimmicks towards Devin and Davis? Let's know about them in the comment section for the very best updates on news moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing. Stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.